Well, hair's looking good. Good morning. Got my shirt on. Buddy gave me that. Still in Puerto Vallarta, guys. On my way to a meeting to see if there's anybody there that needs help, because my purpose, our purpose, is to stay sober and help another alcoholic achieve sobriety. Not give him money, not give him a ride to the airport, but achieve sobriety. What does he? That's my purpose in life. So I only pray, like I said yesterday, I'm only praying for God's will for me and the power to carry that out and carry what out? Help another alcoholic achieve sobriety. But what about the part where I have to stay sober too? Well, that's not two things, that's one thing. Me personally, I cannot stay sober unless I help another alcoholic achieve sobriety. Period. That's just me. I'm either walking towards a newcomer or I'm walking towards a drink. So I'm on the way to the meeting. The video today is going to be basically step one. And what is step one? Well, simply put, scientifically, is we have an obsession of the mind. We have this mental blank spot in our mind that tells us we can have a drink, and that's insanity. So step two says we can be restored to sanity, but step one, we're still insane. And we have an allergy to the body. Okay? We don't have the quality or quantity of enzymes to metabolize alcohol. We don't go down to the acetone and water and sugar level. We go down to the acetone level. We don't go all the way to the water, sugar, and carbon dioxide. It stays at the acetone level. We can't get any further than that because we got a chemical deficiency in our enzymes too. We do not metabolize alcohol. So it stays in the acetone. The acetone goes to the brain. We crave more. Like drinking water. More I drink, the thirstier I get. That's an abnormal reaction. That's not normal. And anytime somebody has an abnormal reaction, like 1 out of 10, it's called an allergy, right? So an allergy of the body, obsession of the mind, to put it scientifically. My version is the same man will drink again. I am going to drink no matter what, unless I change. And I cannot change without God's help. So, church works. I've seen it working. Alcoholics Anonymous works. I've seen Narcotics Anonymous work. I've seen, there's even Buddhists, there's even different religions. Charles Young talked about it. Every now and then he sees a person with an entire psychic change, but it's a person who old ideas, attitudes, and emotions are cast to one side, and a whole new set of motives and conceptions become the driving force in their life. They're not the same person. That same person is still in there. These things are just cast to one side. They're not eliminated. And a whole new set of motives. What can I do for you? My own motive? What can you do for me? And you weren't measuring up. And I got restless, irritable discontent. And I needed to drink. Simple as that. World was not treating me right. Or you guys were not doing what I wanted to do. Or fuck it. I was just fearful. I was full of fear and anger and self-pity. I needed a drink. Had no defense against them. The same man has no defense against the first drink. Now, a defense has to come from a higher power. It has to come from some type of God. I call God, right? So, a defense has to come from God. And where and how, for alcoholics, anonymous people, where and how are we going to find that power? Well, that's exactly what this book is about. Read page 45. This book is about finding a higher power that will solve your problem. And the main problem, so just so you know, is the obsession. The obsession is the mental state that precedes a relapse into drinking, for obviously that's the crux of the problem. Thank God the allergy is not the main part, because I still have the allergy today. But I don't have the obsession. And if I don't have the obsession, I don't have to worry about taking that first drink. And if I don't take that first drink, I don't have to worry about the allergy kicking in. But how do I stay away from the first drink? I have to change. Everybody's got the same thing in common that's ever recovered from alcoholism and drug addiction that I've seen in churches or whatever. AA, NA, they've all had one thing in common. They've all changed. They're not the same people. All right? So that's step one. I'm heading to a meeting. That's 5 minutes. I'm heading out to Canada tonight. I'll be doing a Vancouver video tomorrow, hopefully. God willing. Love y'all.